Hey guys, back and we are playing XDefiant. Doing a bit of a XDefiant marathon between yesterday and today, multiple streams, trying to complete as many of the secondary weapons as I can. Get that Titanium Prisma action on it, or at least the required secondary that I need. I need 5 of them for Pyroclastic. We've completed 3 now. We're going to do the 4th one today, get Titanium Prisma on the sawed-off shotgun. So that is the plan for today's stream. Sawed-off shotgun, Titanium Prisma action, we're really close. Yesterday, I put on my double XP token, quad XP'd it with the weekend double XP, and got super close to Titanium Prisma. And now we're going to just push through, get that Titanium Prisma action on it, and check out the other titanium camos with the weapon while we run around and play with it. So that is the plan. That's what we're going to do. We are 383 out of the 400 required for Prisma. So just 17 more and we'll have Titanium Prisma on this one. And yeah, that is what we're going to do. There's no build for the sawed-off shotgun. There's only one attachment and I guess technically build, but quick draw grip is all I've got on it. And it's plus 10% sprint shoot time and ADS speed at the cost of minus 15% ADS stability. So the only attachment you get is a rear grip, and that's what I've got on it. This is the stats for the build in case you're interested. So yeah, plan is we'll play one game with it gold, then we'll throw on violet, Azure. Hopefully by the time we play a few games with that, we will have Prisma already unlocked, and then we'll try out one game with Prisma. Let's go ahead and jump right in. God, I just did the D50. It was so miserable. But, I mean, I knew that that gun was going to trigger me. So I wanted to just get it over with. And this gun's got, like, very limited range. It's, you know, got that same issue as the double barrel where you can kind of pop off a couple of shots and then you're reloading. So it's not something that you're taking on multiple enemies or anything with. And because it's the sawed-off like secondary version of it, it's got very limited range, so you really need to get close to the enemies to get that, you know, quicker kill. If you try to stretch out the ranges, it barely does any damage. But it's got reasonable fun to be had with it. It's just limited, you know, like because of kind of the way it is. But nowhere near as. I was miserable doing the D50. Genuinely, that was so bad. Like, gun's good, but the connections in this game and the network just doesn't cater to that gun in any which way. Like, you just have to get lucky to get into a game where that gun is actually registering shots. Whereas this one, lag and all does have issues with it, but at least it registers better than that other one. Actually, the joke is during the launch of the game, a lot of those semi-automatics, the marksman rifles in particular, and the D50 and the Magnum, right? Out of all the guns, those and the shotguns, they were like completely unusable during the launch of the game because the network was that bad, right? It just doesn't register. Since they fixed the network, the shotguns have become quite a bit more viable. A lot more viable.
Secure all zones, agent. Friendly's going for zone B.
Oh, great. This is that bug where
Zone secured.
Just, God, I'm not restarting the stream. We'll just research. This game's so broken right now also. These clowns, like, I don't know what they've done, but like the game's been crashing and doing this kind of thing and all sorts of other stuff. And I'm sure they're just sitting there eating their turkey on holiday. Like, I don't know how this game's gotten this broken to like during this weekend. Like, it consistently has had massive issues. Like, I'll just be stuck in that screen. Like, it happened yesterday also. Yesterday, at least, I was like, okay, I'll restart because it was the same, the first game of the stream. But I just don't want to do the intro again. I don't want to do the intro again, even though it's a basic intro. And then there's been other games where it's just been straight disconnecting me from the like connections and all. Like, I don't even know. Like those bugs didn't happen before. Some of these are like new bugs. I don't know when they like got added to the game, and like I said, I don't think there's anyone to fix it. So we're just gonna have to sit through it like this weekend, I guess. You know, I'll admit it, man. These secondary weapons today and yesterday, it's gotten me toxic. Like, I have been extremely fucking toxic, emotionally toxic, dealing with this nonsense weapons. It'll be good to like be done with this category. And the weird thing is, it might, I don't know, there's been like a number bug on my pyroclastic requirement. So I'm curious to know if I finish these 2 pistols, will I get pyroclastic? Because I'm 2 weapons short from the primary section, but it seems to have counted them for some reason. But I don't know. I don't know which ones it's counted and which ones it hasn't. So I'm a little confused by that. Let me just check audio and all. Hang on. Yeah, we're good.
Occupy. Marking the objective and pushing coordinates to your offset. 3, 2, 1. Take the capture zone. Follow it when it changes location.
Delay, the delay. You can feel the delay in the elimination and when I'm firing, dude.
Allies on the zone. The zone's in danger. Capture zone is moving. Sending new locations for offset. We're locking down zone. You're on fire. Zone under assault. Locations are offset now. The zone's in danger. We're on the zone. Sending new locations for offset now. Zone compromised. We're locked in the zone. To the point. Capture zone is moving.
That should have hit.
Zone under assault. We're on the zone. Capture zone contested.
What's up, Slayer? How you doing?
Capture zone contested. We're on the capture zone moving. Updating squad. Zone under assault. We're on the zone. Zone changing location. Capture zone. We're on the zone. The zone in danger. Capture zone contested. Zone changing location. One fire. The zone's in danger. I can't condone it, but I get it. Allies on the zone. Capture zone moving. Zone under attack. Zone location changing. Allies. you've done this before.
Just want to see. Oh my god. I hope the next one counts. Then we won't have to do Titanium Violet. We're so close. If that next crystal counts and I don't have to do another primary, I'll be so happy. But I don't know if it'll count. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe they've changed the... I don't know. Well, even if they've changed the requirement. Maybe they reduced the requirement or something like that. I don't know. And it's just... I didn't want to play escort with this gun. Even the zone control is going to be tough, but escort would have been way harder.
zone control. You're on the defending team. Defend our capture zone. much time left, Agent. Hide less and run. Secured another zone. Switching sides. You're on attack.
No, nie wyśpiesz.
You have to secure more zones than the hostiles just. I will. Good job, Agent.
Titanium Azure.
This operation's already underway. Get to work. I'll brief you on the go.
Well, at least to let me leave the match to jeez. I thought I'd have to restart the game.
Domination. I'll peg 3 objectives on your OPSAT. Assault them at your discretion. Three, two, one. Secure those capture zones, Agent. Friendlies capturing Zone A.
Hell yeah. What's yours is mine.
Capture zone secured. Friendlies going for Zone B. Hostiles on the scope in Zone B. Team capturing Zone C. A professional courtesy. We hold all capture zones. Good work, Agent. All zones in friendly hands. Zone B. Friendly capture zone. We're taking A. Secured. They're on Zone C. Secure all the zones. This should be familiar territory. Stay focused. We're not doing it. Friendly's on Zone C.
Yeah, just getting these guns out of the way. So I'm doing a separate stream for each gun. There'll be one more after this. Like, usually I separate them. I don't like delete.
Good job.
I don't edit. Like, I don't make videos. So the streams need to be separated when, like, they... I don't know. That's the way I like to do it. There'll be one more after this. I have one more gun I need to do. But usually for, like, primary content, like the stuff that I like to keep long term, I keep them in separate streams. If I'm just chill playing and just having fun, then I do like bonus section. No, dude, I'm too old for that. I don't think I'd survive that. I don't think I'd survive a 24-hour stream. The longest I've done is like almost 12-hour streams. Although, I don't know, I might have done close, nah, I think the longest is like 11 hours. You know? Oh, nice. That's nutty. Yeah, that's really impressive that you were able to pull that off. Yeah, that's cool. I don't think I'd be able to. Like, did you just play video games all 24 hours, or you like chilling and chatting for like some of the time and all that? Also, I don't like. I think if you go over 12 hours, like YouTube won't save the VOD of the stream, so I don't like doing that. I like my VODs being like saved. Jeez, so straight 24 hours of just game time. That's really impressive. That is commendable. Most people that do those 24-hour streams and all, they just like sit around doing nothing all stream. Like just watching other people's videos or something like that. It's like, alright, whatever. That's really impressive, dude. I've done marathons before I streamed like video gaming and all, but I just don't like doing that anymore. So now that when I started streaming and all, I'd already sort of gotten over those like super long gaming sessions. Just press stop, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple more games of this, and then I'm gonna start the next stream and move on to the next gun.
Domination. I'll peg 3 objectives on your offside.
This game and the
Control
next
them at
one,
your
and then
discretion.
move on to the next gun. Actually, depending on, I might actually do a 4th stream today, and the 4th one might be like a special one for me.
Friendlies capturing
Because I'm not sure, but like the tracking for the mastery camo is sort of bugged out, and it's might give me the camo, like the mastery camo, a little earlier than I should get it. And if that's the case, I'll do a stream checking out the mastery camo. But if it doesn't give it to me, then I'll just keep grinding. I'll just keep chill play. Grind out the weapons I need to grind out. Pish Pash, please stop. I didn't know this could do a multi-kill, but like I guess you can get multiple kills. Pish Pash Cutlet, stop being assholes, idiots. Dude, that gun, just because the spider bot's on my face, I shot the gun at the guy 2 times. It should kill him. The spider bot thing is so jank in this game, dude. They did it so poorly and they still have it in the fucking game. The thing's on my face. I pulled the trigger, the gun fired. He's close enough that he should die. And yet it didn't give me credit for any hits on him. It's so bad, dude. Like, this game has like so many issues that they haven't yet bothered fixing, like, and it's taking them too long to fix.
capturing zone C.
This game's been a little frustrating these last few days. The games have been like... I'm taking out my frustration with this gun. I'll admit this is a bit of a trolley weapon. Even though it's just secondary. Move, man. What are you doing? God, that teammate was fucking a moron, dude. Are you kidding? The game's fun, but like it's got so many problems still. That's the main issue. And like the player base has sort of died down, so I don't know if like it'll ever recover.
But I get it.
And there's some guns that are just like straight up bad because the like network is so bad. And for some reason the team balancing these last few days were horrible. In this stream, for some reason it's been pretty good. Like I've been getting some good teammates and all.
About to lose B.
But man, the last few days the team balancing was hideous.
You know the mission.
Nah, like I mean, no one's only the like YouTubers who were trying to clickbait said it was the COD killer. It was just clickbait trash that did that. It wasn't really any. I mean, they sort of rolled with it, but like no one in their team actually said that.
It's vulnerable.
But yeah, it was mainly just clickbait trash YouTubers that were like pushing that narrative so they could get clicks on their video. But yeah, I mean the developers definitely, like the head developer and all, he definitely rolled with it. But like no one with half a brain believed that shit.
Don't contest it.
Yeah. I'll tell you, man. The YouTuber, like the COD YouTuber, clickbait trash, like is like on a whole nother level, dude. Like it is nutty how many of them and the shit they'll put in their like titles just to get a click. It's some of the most desperate dog shit I've ever seen, but they seem to do it too often. And it works for them, I guess.
I'll allow it. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, it's unfortunate too. Like some of the like videos and all, like they're good, right? But there's so many of them that clickbait like trash. It's like, dude, I don't know what to do. I can't take it. Like, there's so many of the like COD YouTubers. I'm like, I would subscribe to you if you just didn't clickbait so fucking hard, dude. But whatever. There's a lot of them that just do a lot of waste of time content too. So, like, just filler content to get their little ad revenue. 8 minutes. A daily 8-minute dog shit videos. That go nowhere. It's sad too. Like, I feel like the ones that don't clickbait, they don't actually like, it doesn't work for them either. The clickbait shit and all that crap that they do, that seems to be the way it needs to work. Like, that's how it works, right? Like, there's been a lot of a lot of really, really good content creators that don't use clickbait, and they get pretty good views, like the higher end ones. I'm not talking about the low, like, not small streamers and all, and small content creators and all. I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking about out of the big boys, right? There's only a few that don't clickbait, but they don't get half as much like attention as like the ones that are clickbaiting the trash, right? And then it's always sad to see like those guys like try to do a clickbait, and it's like, oh man, don't do that. It's not necessary. But like I said, the clickbait tends to work. Like, and it works on me sometimes too. It just gets me irritated though. So I start like, I haven't downvoted anyone. Like, I don't downvote anyone's video. I don't think that's like a nice thing to do or anything. But I'm tempted. And if I find like the content creator clickbaits a little too much, I'll just block his video from my feed. So they don't get recommended to me anymore. But yeah, there's only a few that don't clickbait, and they like, I do think they're probably like missing out on views in comparison to. And the sad thing is they're really good content creators too. So it's like, I'm glad they're not doing it. But the way YouTube works, it's almost incentivizing that dog shit behavior. And the same with the like spam videos, you know, like the way YouTube monetization works, it like encourages you to put daily content out, right? Whether you're a video content creator or a streamer and all that, it's encouraging. Like, you will get, like, it pushes your videos or streams out a little better than if you're not streaming on the regular or not doing videos regularly, right? So you'll often get like these content creators that are just putting out their daily videos because it is what works for the like YouTube algorithm or whatever the fuck, right? But it just also comes off as really greedy, because it's like, dude, that's just 8 minutes of a complete waste of time, or you're just regurgitating, like repeating a whole load of shit that you just said in like your last fucking 5 videos. Why do you need to make a whole nother video of 8 minutes to like say the same dog shit? With streamers, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, my streams are like weird and shit like that, but I don't really get a shitload of streams, like, or archive streams in my recommendation. So I always like weirded out, like, when people like watch my streams after the fact. I'm like, how did that even get recommended to these people? Because I don't ever fucking get any of those recommendations. Well, I guess sometimes I do. But yeah, video content creators, man, dude. Too many of them just sharing out nonsense. And the sad thing is, occasionally the videos are good, right? Occasionally there's information in that video that I'm like, oh, that's really useful. Which makes when they do their clickbaits even more tempting, because I'm like, oh, is this going to be one of those moments where it's actually good information, or is it just me being cheesed into like clicking that crap? Usually it's me being cheesed into clicking that crap because the good information is only a rarity.
Team deathmatch. Not one of those ops where you avoid contact. 3, 2, 1. Eliminate all hostiles. No need to interrogate.
Like I watched this one video of like a big content creator, and it was like review of season 1 of like Black Ops 6, and it was just him watching another, like it was him reacting to another person's video that wasn't even a review of the season. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on here? I don't understand. It was like a 40-minute video too, man. Oh, what is going on with this? Oh, connection, that's why. I don't know why I aim with this. Like, the ranges this has, this seems like hip fire is the way to go about it. Game is good, man. I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing, mystery. If you play this game, don't bother with the camo grind. At least for some of the weapons. Like the deagle, don't waste your time with the deagle. Don't waste your time with the SVD. Just use the good guns, and then this game is fun. Some of these guns, like this gun's fucking fun. The double barrel, dude, I'll tell you, double barrel and stuff like that is actually fun. Like the sawed off is decent also. If you use the good guns, even when it's lagging, it's okay. It's like still kind of fun. Like, actually, you use the good guns, this game is a lot of fun, actually. I'll admit it. And there is a lot of good guns. So I was definitely like super pissed off with the Deagle gameplay, but yeah, I had to pull out. Oh, fuck off, man! I was not even looking. Had to pull this out because I was feeling so annoyed. And it worked. Made me happy. The cheese of it made me happy. Crap! Too long with that. Yeah, there's no way he had that shot. I wasn't in his line.
Can't predict how this will end. You're off your game, Agent.
That was a close one. Yeah, the trick is not to play with the dog shit weapons. This fucking game won't irritate you. Fuck. Actually had fun with this gun. Unlike the D50. Titanium Prisma, unlocked, played with, enjoyed, with the sawed off. Yeah, honestly, there's not a whole lot to this gun. You get one attachment, and I mean, even if you don't have it, it's still gonna function the same way for the most part. I still don't think I'd ever use it as a secondary, though. I honestly wouldn't. Running around with it as a primary, it's kind of trolly. But even as a primary, it's like, dude, why wouldn't you use the double barrel if you're going for that kind of gameplay? The double barrel's just a little bit more versatile in comparison to this, right? And mind you, the double barrel's a beast. So, like, I don't know why you'd use this as a secondary. Like, even to finish off an enemy, you know, like, usually you're going to be, like, very close to the enemy, needing to be very close to the enemy. So, I don't know if, like, I'm thinking maybe, like, sniper action. You could use this to run around and then pull out the sniper for the range. But usually, like, I think when I'm finishing off an enemy and stuff like that, like, you know, sometimes they'll be running off and they're a little further away and all. This won't be useful. A pistol to, like, just clean up would be a little bit more viable. Yeah, maybe a sniper you could run around with this as your kind of, like, go-to to get... I still... Even with a sniper, I'd want a little bit of range options, you know, as my secondary. But it is a fun gun. It's a fun gun. It was fun. And it got me to avoid the Magnum, which I think would have made me tear my hair out even more than the D50. Because I suspect that's got even worse hit detection than the D50. Although I haven't used it yet, so I don't know. Okay. So, that being said, there is something that is going down. Pyroclastic. For some reason, the quantity, 22 out of 23, has been bugged out. Like, when they did the, like, weapon level bump, they bumped up every weapon, you know, this recent update. This jumped up to 20 out of 23, right? But I'm still missing one of my shotguns needs to go, like, thing, and one of my LMGs out of the required Titanium Prisma requirement. So there's already 2 primary weapons. Everything else I've met the requirement for. Everything else I've met the requirement for. The next stream, I'm doing the M1911. If this gets me Titanium Prisma, getting my Prisma, I mean, what's it called? I hope I hope it gives me Pyroclastic early, dude, is what I mean. Because if it does, that'll be epic. But we'll find out in the next stream. Yeah. If I could get Pyroclastic with the M19, I actually like the M1911. It's not an amazing, it's still a secondary weapon, but it's nowhere near as inconsistent as the D50 was. I mean, I presume if I'm in like 120 ping, it's still going to be dog shit. Every weapon's dog shit when you're on like such laggy connections. But if we get some decent connections, should have fun with that. And maybe that might unlock Pyroclastic early for me, even though I haven't met all the exact requirements. I don't know. We'll find out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already. And I will be starting another stream right now. So new stream coming up. Take care. Bye. Yeah. Sawed Off was a good alternative to the Magnum. It's a okay secondary, but it made getting the requirement much easier than doing the Magnum.